It's been 3 days since I've worked on it. Last thing we did was put the starter on. Been dealing with computer stuff, so I don't know how these videos are releasing because they're probably delayed. But this is gonna be like so far in the future that who the hell knows if I'm still even alive at this point, and it's probably just auto uploading. Anyways, we got the starter back on. Next step, I believe, will be the oil cooler. I just grabbed that screw from outside because it was out there because it kept leaking oil. That's the old filter. We have a new one that we bought quite some time ago, but I believe it's that guy right there. What we have to do is we'll have to go to Ford to double check this out because the whole bullshit, even my processor for my computer that I ordered is not working, so I have to return that. Countless things that I'm returning. Anyways, that we can skip. Oil cooler. All the mating surfaces are clean, and then we'll get it on. You could replace this seal, but I'm not going to. Should be fine. Looks good, and we'll be fine. We probably won't be fine, but we'll be fine. Alright, what's in there? This is that one that you need, that long 2 to 3 inch 12 mil hex. That way you can get in there. Then it goes to 45 foot-pounds. So you just have to torque it to 45 foot-pounds. There it is. And then we'll get a new oil filter on there and get the hoses clamped on there. And that will be that. And on the bottom, yeah, we just have now just to put this hose back on. That goes from here to, where does this one go? I don't remember. I think this one was the one that, yeah, this one goes to the throttle body. So this hose will go down here to this. Then there's just this hose from here to, I believe up top as well. No, this is the throttle body one, my bad. That's the turbo one. So this one will go there to the turbo, and then this one will go to the throttle body up there to this guy. And then we have that support bracket down here, and that's probably what we'll do next, if anything. Everything is in when it comes to hoses. All hose clamps, all hose lines clamped. We got the 2 cooler lines going through the oil cooler. Got the oil filter on, got the turbo outlet inlet hose in, all clamped down, all 3 points. I don't have the CV axle, obviously, but we can work around it because obviously it needs to go through there one way or another. So we'll be able to get the new axle on there and then get that wheel on and everything else other than this. But I'm gonna go to Ford today and hopefully we can get that done today. And then tomorrow the axle comes, and then that way wheels are good. We can put the tires and wheels on, lower it, that way I can work on the top because now it's lifted and it's just kind of a pain to work with the stuff on top. But yeah, once we get that on, the bottom will be done. And like, we don't have like any parts left. Right now I can put the bracket on, like the support bracket or whatever. The mini bumper. That's the next project right there. I cannot wait. So excited. But yeah, we'll get this support bracket on there and then everything else is on top. Before I get the transmission cooler on it, I'm gonna flush the transmission cooler lines on there. So I have to go to AutoZone either way and Ford. And while I'm going to AutoZone, I need to bring all those and recycle all this oil and coolant. That thing's full of oil. And we have these two here and this one there. So we'll bring that to AutoZone to recycle. Get the cleaner for the lines and go to Ford to swap that, and then pick up the transmission because we're gonna have it back, and then try to find someone that will buy it for any money. But first, I need to take a shit. I went to AutoZone, went to Ford. I forgot to grab the coolant line cleaner at AutoZone because I went to go drop off the oil and stuff, and I completely spaced that and I have to return it apart. But the guy at the one that I went to was kind of like dickish, so I was like, I'm not gonna deal with returning stuff at a different location, all that stuff. He'll probably be like, you can't do that. Anyways, I have to order some GoPro stuff because I don't have a mount. But anyways, I went to Ford. They said there's a warranty on it, so if it does shred, just bring it back. But they said it should be okay. They've never came across that specific issue, so we'll just try it, 96 foot-pounds, and go from there. It's an easy enough part to take off and on, so I don't really mind it. I just didn't want it to happen and then not be able to return it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I'm so scared to do this one tighter, guys. Fucking A. I'm really scared to go more than that. It's like good enough, you know? It's good enough, but like it's there. It's probably like at 85 foot-pounds right now. Probably even a little bit more. I'm just so scared to go more. Oh, there it goes. Hell yeah. Okay. 96 foot-pounds, we're good. I was being a bitch, but we're good. We just gotta get those ones. All right, mount is on. That battle and chapter is done. Now we're gonna put the bracket on, the support beam or whatever. And until tomorrow, put the CV axle in, put the ball joint on, get that all assembled, and that's done. Just the two wires. I guess I can do that right now. The wire that goes there, and then the big one down there. It's close. And then yeah, I'll go to AutoZone, clear the oil cooler lines, which I believe are these ones because it's just for the coolant, so it should be those. But pretty much I'm gonna take out this one, take out that one, and then just feed it through, and then it should I'll have like a bucket right here and just get the old fluid out, because I believe that goes all the way through the radiator, which that's a crazy loop, but yeah, goes all the way through. I'm trying to see how the route is, but yeah, those go through the little, there's a little part of the radiator that it cools it, at least that's what I think it does. And then yeah, we'll just get that. I don't know what the inlet and outlet is. I don't think it really matters for this scenario because we're just clearing it out. But yeah, we'll have a bucket, get all the old stuff out, put the cooler on. Once the car's lowered, I just really can't work on things right now. It's like pretty high up, so it just makes it a lot harder. But once the car is on the floor and we have everything on the bottom done, then we'll deal with all the top stuff. But yeah, that's it. CV axle, all that, get the tire on. This one's done, get the tire on. This beam, get this back on there, get those two connectors, and then that's it on the bottom. There's the under tray guard, which I'm not going to put on for the beginning, just to see if there's any leaks or anything like that with the car, because with those it's impossible to see if you have a leak going on. That's why I don't like those under trays. I'm not a big fan of them that go underneath the vehicle and like hide everything, because you like, yeah, it makes it not leak, but at the same time, if something is leaking, you won't know, and then you're fucked if like it goes catastrophic. So yeah, I won't have anything under for quite some time, just to make sure everything is good. But we're getting there. It's probably like 80% done, 85% done, so it's really close. All right, sorry about the darkness, but we got the support beam on there. 19 foot-pounds for all of these. These were obviously easy to get to. These ones are kind of harder with a longer torque wrench, but it was easier to do it rather than from the outside. Here I just laid down, head here, and then body going this way, and just kind of looked through this gap here to get in there. That way I can see what the torque wrench is doing here, because from that side over there it sucked. So little tip. And yeah, the bottom, other than the axle that will be arriving tomorrow, is done. I'm gonna call it there for today, because that's all I can really do. And can't do the oil line or the transmission cooler line, but we'll do that the next time.